in my clock, I can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop. No popcorn, I pop pistols. Reaming my body, clothing no issue. Bitch, you look sick, you need a tissue. You drop a body, I just might bless you. I'm metrosexual.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Wraith here, back with another video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to stop choking in Fortnite. Now I know so many of you guys honestly just let me know in comments or on Discord, or even sometimes if I play with some of you guys let me know that even in clutch scenarios where you need to clutch up, or even when you're not feeling that nervous, you still somehow seem to choke, whether it's late game, just a fight, whatever the case is. So in today's video, I've got a bunch of brand new tips. No, this is not like an old how to not choke video. This is a brand new tips and brand new kind of processes that I figured out how to stop actually choking. So if you're looking forward to this video, make sure you slap a like button on it, comment what you want to see for a future video, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you use creator code WraithFN in the item shop. Now let's get right into today's video. So for the first tip, this is a kind of weird one you guys may or may not have heard before, and I got it from Destiny Jesus, so shoutouts to him. But it's basically when you're playing a cash cup, or when you're playing customs or tournaments or whatever case is, chew some gum. Trust me, I know it seems a little bit weird, but it helps. I did it myself, and I got some of my buddies to do it, and they've all, including myself, agreed that it did help. Basically what it does is it allows you just to take some concentration out on the game and kind of focus a little bit more on the gameplay itself, as well as if you get in a scenario you're just going to be more focused on the gum. And make sure, don't just keep it in your mouth, actually chew it, etc. Kind of make it like you're almost doing something instead of just playing the game. That way, when you're in a tight scenario or something like that, again, you just chew your gum and you're just like, okay, well, I need to do this, blah, blah, blah. It obviously allows you to still stay focused, but it also just really, really helps at allowing you not to choke and get upset or nervous under pressure. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, just try it out. Throw some gum in before your next tournament or your next customs, and it will help. So now my next tip is be confident in yourself and how much time you've put into this game. Now, obviously, if you've never really played this game before, you only have a couple games played, or even if you haven't played that much before, or you haven't put in that much practice time, well then don't expect to be able to win every single game, and don't expect to just be like, oh my god, okay, I'm a god, I'm not nervous, I know I'm gonna beat everyone, it's not a big deal. Don't expect to have that mentality, and don't expect to actually win the fight. But if you know you've put in the time, you've put in hours of playing, you know you've actually improved quite a bit, then there's no reason for you to feel nervous. You just think about it, be like, you know what, I've been putting a lot of time in this game, I'm feeling pretty confident, I know I'm a good player, so why would I be nervous, right? You just gotta have that mentality of not being nervous, and then with that mentality, trust me, you can basically just become a lot more confident and do a lot better than you would if you haven't actually put in the time and the dedication to improve. So now my next tip is basically pretty similar, but it is a little bit different, where it's trust in yourself so you can know you can remain calm and be calm. So basically, I know this kind of seems basically with the entire video as well, if I was calm then I wouldn't choke. Well yeah, but you basically got to think about it. Again, just remain calm. Don't be like, oh my god, I'm 12 HP, or oh my god, there's 2 people left, or whatever the case is, right? It's one thing to get energetic, and that's completely fine, but just don't get to the point where you're just absolutely freaking out and you don't know what to do and you start shaking because you're so energetic, right? Actually make sure that you're calm. And the biggest thing that I would suggest doing to kind of keep calm is keep a slow, or maintain a good breathing pattern. Don't just go like a dog, right? You don't want to have quick breaths, or you don't want to have really no breaths at all. Keep breathing, just breathe, just keep a normal breathing pattern, and trust me, you'll be surprised, but this actually does help quite a bit with remaining calm and kind of stealing your nerves, which I know sounds a little bit surprising, but trust me, it does. If you just remain calm and you're okay, I'm good, don't worry about this, you just breathe a little bit, you will feel a lot more confident, and you probably won't choke as much as you're used to, just of one simple tip of remaining calm and having a good breathing pattern. So now my next tip, and this is probably one of the most important ones in my opinion, and I make sure to do this every single day before a tournament or whatever the case is, and that is getting a good warm-up in. Like, I know there is so much difference between getting a like no warm up or really bad warm up in, than getting a good like solid hour or 2 hours warm upping and warming up my aim, warming up my edX, building, just game, everything. Like, I feel so much better and so much more confident when I've got a good warm up in. I'm trusting myself. I know my builds and my edits are crisp right now. My aim's crisp, and it just makes me personally play way better. Like, for example, a pro player, Mongrel, he warms up for around 2.5 hours every single day before a cash cup. He won't warm up that much when it comes to like just normal playing or just like souls or obviously or whatever the case is. But if he's playing a cash cup or a tournament, he makes sure to actually like play a full 2 hours and warm up with his building, editing, and aiming, just like everything to make sure that he's all warmed up with all of his mechanics. Now, I'm not saying, yeah, like, oh yeah, leave school early and go warm up or something like that, right? Like, if you have something to do, that's fine. There's nothing you can really do about it. Just try your best to get a good warm up in. Like I said, if you can't, if you don't have enough time, or if you have sports or school or whatever the case is, it's okay. Just try your best to get as much warm up. Even if you get home at, let's say, 6 o'clock and the cash cup starts literally at 6 o'clock, just take 15 minutes to warm up just a little bit. Don't even start the cash cup instantly. Just take the time and warm up, and trust me, you will feel way better than you would have if you just instantly went into the game. This is a big one, and like I said, warming up is probably going to be the difference between you either choking, doing unbelievable, or just like not even doing like finishing at all, just like literally dying off spawn every game, right? Like, when I warm up, trust me, I feel so much better. Now, my next tip, and this is also kind of strange ones, which may work for some of you, but may not work for the most of you. And basically what it is talk to someone, whether it's your brother in your room, your dad, whoever, during the game, or literally just go in Discord with a buddy and just talk with him during the games, or again, like in between games, depend on your type of person. Like, for example, myself, I really need to focus, so I don't really like talking to people while I'm playing or when I'm in a fight. But like after a game, I'll just go into Discord and talk with some of my buddies, ask them how they're doing, talk about how I've been doing, like what some complaints, maybe something like that. And trust me, it just makes you feel quite a bit better, like a lot more calm and not so serious about the game, because you know that like you're just talking, you're having fun, whatever the case is, right? Super important just to remember it is a game and you have time and you can just have a little bit of fun. So talking with your buddy kind of helps remind you of that. You can, like I said, you can even bring your buddy in, or your friend, or buddy and friend are the same thing, but your dad into your room and just talk to him while you're playing or in between games. And like I said, if you don't have a problem with like playing while talking to someone, then yeah, 100% you can literally just chill in a Discord call and talk with them during the games. Like I said, me personally, I don't really like doing that. But even then, sometimes here or there, if I'm not doing so good in Cash Cup or something like that, I'll just hop in a call with my buddy and we'll talk. And whenever I get into a fight, you just be like, just tell them to be quiet. Just be like, hey man, like I'm in a fight, or quiet fight, or whatever the case is, right? And then if they don't end up being quiet, or they just keep talking, then yeah, maybe you can just leave and say, okay, well, whatever, man, like I need to focus, right? All kind of up to you. So now another tip, and this is a big one. Like, a lot of people underestimate this, and trust me, it is quite a big difference between you choking and you actually doing really well. And it's basically, don't dwell on your deaths or overthink deaths or whatever, or wins even, right? So what a lot of people do, including myself, trust me, I do it all the time, is where you die from the previous game, or you like are thinking about it and you're like, damn it, man. Like, you go back to the pre-lobby, you go to your Discord, even you think about it, and you just be like, damn, I should have hit that shot, or I don't know why I rotated that way. It was a dumb rotate. I shouldn't have done it, and I died because of it, right? Like, trust me, I do it all the time, too. I go into my Discord with my buddies, or I'll just think about it to myself and be like, what, like, how did I die there, blah, 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 right? Yeah, that's completely fine. Once you're died, and it's completely good, and like honestly like a bonus to kind of think about why you died, so you can figure out and change it for the future, right? But the biggest thing that people do, and this is what I'm trying to get you guys away from, is if you die, yeah, you can think about it, just be like, okay, like I died there, shouldn't have died, whatever, drop it. Don't continue to think about it. Don't bring it into your next game, because even though you're not constantly thinking about it in the next game, which, hey, some of you guys might be doing, which is absolutely terrible, but even if you just like keep thinking about it and you're mad at yourself, it will still be in the back of your mind when you're in a fight. Like, if you missed your shot last game and you take a fight and you're at like 12 HP during the fight, and you know you need to hit this tack for 130 damage or you're gonna die, it's still in the back of your mind that you missed that shot that last game, and you're not going to be as confident as you would be going for that shot. So basically, you just got to try your best to kind of think about it, be like, okay, this is why I died, gone. Think about it later, even write it down, forget about it for the rest of the tournament, and think about it after the tournament's done, which I kind of suggest basically writing it down. That way you don't think about it, and that way you can remember it for after the tournament. Just whatever you do, don't dwell on the negatives or how you died, because it will hold you down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you slap a like button on it, comment what you want to see for a future video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Peace.